Here I am in the countryside, not far from my home, and I can espy here some rosehips. It's much drier this year. They're normally a bit redder than this, but they're still yellow-orange at the moment. It hasn't rained much and the ground is quite dry. Looking at beautiful rosehips here, all full of vitamin C, and they're free, they're weeds, aren't they? They're weeds. Beautiful weeds though. Lovely weeds. Beautiful berries on this lovely day in the sun. A vision of berries here. Wild rosehip berries. Lots of them. Lots and lots of them. For making into tea or into jam or into rosehip syrup. Rosehip syrup is very nice on ice cream, vanilla ice cream. There they are. It's hard for me to focus out here in the brightness and such a tiny little window in the back of the camera. There they are. Oh, let's see. Oops. There. We don't put those seeds in our mouth because they're full of little barbs or awns or something. I'm not sure what they're called, but they'll get caught in your throat. Best way is to scrape out the seeds and rinse it out thoroughly, inspect it for tiny little fibres from these dreadful fibres here that'll get caught in your throat. Best to give it a blast under the hose and then eat that lovely shell there. That red shell there is full of vitamin C. And it's quite delicious too. Quite a cooling fruit. Oops. So many rosehips around here. If you go further west, much further west from here, you won't see them because it's far too dry. But they like a nice cool winter. And it's nice and frosty here in winter. At the back of the rosehip bush here, wild briar rose, you can see that there are all these verticals here. All these verticals will probably be next year's fruits and flowers because they'll get heavy and they'll bend over and they'll hang down with blossoms and fruits. So that's what all these verticals are doing here yet. It's all greenwood, it's all next year's fruits and flowers as far as I can see. But I'm not an expert gardener or anything. And this isn't a normal garden, is it? This is a wild garden in the countryside. There are all the canes for next year's wild fruits. Actually, some of those canes have got fruits on them this year, but well, I'm not an expert, as I said. See up there, they've got fruits on them up high, some of those tall canes. They'll be bending over there next year when they're weighed down by leaves and fruits and flowers. Anyway, I thought I'd show you all the rosehip berries. And it's a lovely day in the sun today. So beautiful and lovely. The berries aren't as full and ripe and sweet and juicy and red as they should be because there's been less rain.